הגדול ליהודי, הספרות רחשנים סבירות יהודים. הבנה אישה רששש, הבנה אישה רששש, הבנה אישה רששש, ברשנים. חג פורים, חג פורים, חג גדול ליהודי, הספרות רחשנים סבירות יהודים. הבנה אישה רששש, הבנה אישה רששש, הבנה אישה רששש, ברשנים. הבנה אישה רששש, הבנה אישה רששש, הבנה אישה רששש, ברשנים.
Where's Rabbi Gurevitz? She's not usually late.
I'm here.
We can't see you. Turn your camera on, will you?
I can't. I'm having a problem, and I'm a bit embarrassed.
Oh, well, you having a bad hair day or something? Did you let Suri go again with those clippers and she make a mistake or something?
Not exactly. This is the problem.
Oh. You seem to have left some kind of filter on, maybe.
Yeah, it appears so. I am a rabbi. I'm not a cat.
Well, you can't stay like that because I'm allergic. You can't stay that way.
What do you suggest? I've tried everything.
All right. Well, hold on a second. I've got an idea, and let me see if I can make that work.
Where'd he go? Oh my God. Thank you. That's so much better. Thanks for that. Okay. Let's get on with our service. Let's see. Oh, we're celebrating the bat mitzvah of Mira Haber this weekend. So let's invite the Haber family to turn on their camera and mic, and we'll get ready to light the candles and welcome in this very special Purim Shabbat. There they are. Hey. Oh, that's right. Let's get into the Purim spirit here. Okay, over to you, Habers, if you would like to unmute yourself, then we'll be able to hear you and lead us into a kavanah for welcoming in this very special Shabbat.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do
All
it.
right.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled the light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
I guess we have to light the candle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the
Right here.
Here you go.
Great. And we'll wait for you to light, and Rabbi Joe will sing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Good Shabbos, and to all who are with us tonight. We are extending Purim a little bit past the official day so that we could bring these two celebrations together. We're going to invite Mira to pick up that beautiful Kiddush cup and to lead us in the Friday night Kiddush to welcome in Shabbat.
I'm getting a little
Whenever you're ready, Mira.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava, hinhilanu. Uvratzon hinhilanu, zikaron lema'ase, bereshit, ki hu yom tehila, lemikraye kodesh, zecher litziot mitzrayim. Kivanu varchata, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim. V'shabbat kodshecha be'achava uvratzon hinheltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mikadesh hashabbat.
L'chaim. Cheers. So, Mira, this is a special weekend. This is actually our first bat mitzvah celebration of 2021. We often have a break over the winter period, and with maybe a few snowflakes tomorrow morning. Luckily, nothing that's going to get in the way of us celebrating with you. It's been such a delight and a pleasure to spend the last couple of months with you, a little bit more than we have done in the past, and to see the way that you've thought about the ideas that you found in your Torah portion and your dedication to prepare and to bring some light and joy. This festival is it actually says that Rabbi Joe's about to sing a song that is about bringing light and joy and gladness to this time of year. And as you know, I don't want to give it away, but that's a big part of what you're doing tomorrow, symbolically and practically, both for your family and friends, but also for all of our congregation who gets to enjoy the fact that we are still celebrating joyful things like Bar and Bat Mitzvah in the midst of what's been a tough year for everyone. So I want to say Mazel Tov to you and your whole family. I can't wait to celebrate with you tomorrow morning. You get to now sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the service. Welcome to turn your camera off. And we will continue on with our service. As I said, the song that Rabbi Joe's going to lead us in has some of those themes that I just talked about.
Yehudi, Haita Ora, Simcha
v'sason ve'ikar. HaYehudim, Haita Ora, v'simcha v'sason ve'ikar. ratzon ve'ikar ve'ikar.
I invite you to please raise your spirit for the Baruch Hu, call to prayer. Cheers.
Almost heaven, Westboro, Worcester Hills, Quinsigamond River, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, a misty taste of Wormtown, teardrop in my eye. Baruch Hu, et Adonai, Hamivorach, Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach, Leolam Va'ed. I hear God's voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The rabbi reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Baruch Hu, et Adonai, Hamivorach, Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach, Leolam Va'ed.
And we continue now with the Shema. Let's raise our voices as one community in this call and response version. So I will sing a line, and then I invite you to sing it back to me. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Shem kivod malchuto, leolam va'ed. Baruch Shem kivod malchuto, leolam va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
I invite you to join with me in a prayer for our time. Oh God, help me to relax about insignificant details. Beginning at 7:15 and 23 seconds EST. Help me to consider people's feelings, even if most of them are hypersensitive. Help me to take responsibility for the consequences of my actions, even though they're usually not my fault. Help me to not try to run everything. But if you need some help, please feel free to ask me. Help me to be more laid back, and help me to do it exactly right. Help me to take things more seriously, especially laughter and parties and dancing. Give me patience, and I mean right now. Help me not to be a perfectionist. Did I spell that correctly? Help me to finish everything I start. Help me to do only what I can and trust you for the rest. And would you mind putting that in writing? Keep me open to others' ideas, misguided though they may be. And let us say, Amen.
The words that we think of as the Amidah or the Tefillah, the core, the central part of our prayer service, has evolved over the past couple of thousand years. And there are communities that have similar but slightly different words to the Amidah. What I want to do tonight is to introduce a setting that takes some of these slightly different words to the Amidah and use them in our own service. And let us say, Amen.
Amen. May the laughter that we share tonight contribute to the healing that we all need after a year like no other. In the midst of our own anxieties and frustrations, let us remember to look outward and reach out a helping hand to others in need of healing. I take a moment now just to hold in my heart so many that members of our congregation have been praying for, that they receive what they need for healing. I ask you to hold those names that you care about and embrace so many perhaps that we don't know, that we ask for healing for our country, for our world. And then we'll join together in just a moment with Lisa in a prayer for healing.
La
And even in the midst of a night that we are going to be lifting up the joy and the frivolity every week, in addition to those who are in need of healing, are those who are mourning. Those who are mourning, those who have died in recent days and weeks, and those who have come to a week in which they are remembering a loved one who has died in years past. During this period of Shloshim, we think of our congregant Bert Federman, whose funeral took place just earlier this week. And we send our condolences to his family far and wide. We think of Ira Berger, father of Elliot Berger, and we remember our congregant Beryl Eiduson Small, mother of Rabbi Joe Eiduson. We're thinking of all of you who are still in the first year of remembering and mourning those who have died. And at the times of their yahrzeits this week, we remember Abe Barnett, father of Blanche Lonstein, grandfather of Jeff Lonstein, Michael Cooper, nephew of Barbara Isker, Jeremiah Danberg, father of Elena Sachs, Alice Friedner, mother of Suzanne Defrin, Carol Garland, sister of Alan Kusher, Samuel Gelfand, grandfather of Rich Gelfand, Effie Megan Harrington, daughter of Susan Nissenbaum, Sidney Harris, father of Richard Harris, Doris Hirsch, mother of Joel Hirsch, Virginia Copold, mother of Nanette Gins, Seidel Lycan, mother of Jane Lycan, Jean Lipsitz, mother of Neil Lipsitz, Nathan Lopayton, brother of Bill Lopayton, Rosalie Lubitz, mother of Ed Lubitz, Shirley Macumber, mother of Alice Cohen, Leo Miller, Jill Moreau, father of Lisa Moreau Jaffe, Samuel Resnick, father of Gerald Resnick, Kenneth Rosenfield, husband of Carol Grossman, stepfather of Stephen Goldstein, Arnold Schneider, father of Karen Ingerman, Miriam Seidman, mother of Rita Cohen, Sylvia Shire, aunt of Ted Lemoff, Irving Sherman, father of Art Sherman, William Shoah, uncle of Larry Shoah, Dorothy Siegel, wife of Aaron Siegel, and mother of Jill Greenleaf, Daniel Simas, daughter of Phyllis and Tony Simas, and Red Solomon, father of Elaine Solomon. For all those named and others that you may be remembering, we put the words of Kaddish up and invite you to rise in body or spirit as together we say, Yid Gadal, v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'Alma Divrach Hirutei, v'Amlich Malchutei, v'Chayechon v'Yomechon, v'Chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael, v'Agalav v'Zman Kariv v'Imru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam U'Lamei Almaya. Yitbarach v'Yishtabach v'Yitpa'ah v'Yitromam v'Yitnaseh, v'Yithada v'Yitalev v'Yithalal Shemei Dekudesha B'Richu, Le'ela Min Kol Birchata v'Shirata, Tush B'chata v'Nechemata, Ta'amiram B'Alma v'Imru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'Chayim Aleinu v'Al Kol Yisrael v'Imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu v'Al Kol Yisrael v'Al Kol Yoshvei Tevel v'Imru, Amen. And so we make another of those transitions and we shift back to the Purim festivities that are going to fill the rest of our evening. Rabbi Joe is doing us proud tonight. I guess that means I should put my hat back on. This is very complicated. You should know that, we had to figure out animations. I had to figure out which things I'm allowed to wear and shake that don't completely freak my dog out. I discovered that last night. But in just a moment, we're going to be shifting to our Purim Shpiel. So Shpiel players, stay where you are, but be ready in just a few minutes. We've got one more song for our service to lift up the joy and the sweetness of being able to make each other smile. And we really do hope that we make you smile this evening. Rabbi Joe, we can't conclude a Purim service without this song. Over to you.
once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name. He lied and lied about the Jews. They were not to blame. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen. And Esther was a lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd hurt us all, oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen. Well, Esther had a cousin, and his name was Mordecai. He asked her, can you help us? And she said, of course, I'll try. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen. And Esther, speaking to the king of Haman's plot, made mention. Aha, said he. Oh, no, he won't. I'll spoil his bad intention. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen. In spite of Haman's awful plan, the scare he gave us, Esther was so brave and strong, she knew how to save us. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen. Oh, Haman got his just deserts, and we had won the day. And Esther will ne'er forget. And on this day we say, oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen again. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen. Nasham Hamintashen.
Yeehaw! Oh, thank you so much, Rabbi Joe. You know, what's a Purim service without some banjo? So I am going to just have a quick peek here. Make sure all of my Purim Shpiel players are still online. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, did I miscount? Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hooray! Good. So, Purim Shpiel players, if you have scripts at the ready, I invite you to stay off camera, but unmute because your first cue is coming up very soon. Here we go as we make our transition to tonight's Shpiel. Purim Sameach, everyone. Okay, we need to start with a little bit of Groga safety education. And this year it's going to be a little bit different to our usual years because this year you can throw your grogas in the air because we don't care because we can't hear you. So you can make as much noise as you want for as long as you want. Tonight, our cast are also doubling as our professional rabble-rousers and ruach makers. And what that means is that when someone says Haman, they will go,
Boo!
And that will be your cue, just in case you missed it. Tonight, we are broadcasting to our congregation on live stream so that everyone's going to be able to watch the play with only the players in each scene appearing on your screens. And with the Groga safety protocol now in place, I am going to invite our Cantorial soloist, Lisa Marcus Jones, to kick us off with the traditional Megillah blessings and our first blast of traditional Megillah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam אשר קידשנו במצוותיו, וציוונו על מקרא מגילה. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ויהי, oh, I need my yod. Let's start that again. Okay, got my yod. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש, הוא אחשוורוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש, 27 מדינה, בימים ההם כשבט המלך אחשוורוש, על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה. Just a little cleaning here. Okay, good to go. בשנת 3 למלכו עשה משתה לכל שריו ועבדיו, חיל פרס ומדי הפרטמים ושרי המדינות לפניו, והראותו את עושר כבוד מלכותו ואת יקר תפארת גדולתו ימים רבים, 80 ומעט יום.
Toda Rabbah, Toda Rabbah, thank you. And with that, we are going to turn the rest of the evening over to our Purim Shpiel players. Take it away, scene 1.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah?
How you liking that party? Yeah.
Don't tell him it sucks. Don't tell him it sucks. Don't tell him it sucks. It's great. It's nice. I like it.
All right, thanks. Hey, Frank. How are you liking my party?
Hey, Frank, wake up! Wake up, Frank!
They're being called.
How are you liking my party, Frank?
Man.
This party.
This was a party?
All right, thanks. Hey, Philip.
Yeah?
How are you liking my party? Oh, thanks. It seems that no one is liking my party. What can I do to change that? Aha! Vashti! Come and show your face at my party. Why are you wearing that mask?
Because we're in the pandemic, duh.
We'll take it off.
No way.
Fine, if you don't take off that mask, you'll be banished from the kingdom.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you are banished. Ha! All right, hold on, let's see. Security settings. Remove participant. Ha.
Really? You know I'm still here, right? I live in your house.
Well, you're banished from here as well.
And this is a party. And I live in Persa. It's a Sunday Night Live.
Get out!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your special guest host for tonight. It's Esther!
Thank you so much. It is so awesome to be hosting Shushan Night Live for the very first time. What an honor. Now, if you're wondering who I am, you'll find me right in the part of the Hebrew Bible. You know, Tanakh. That's me, bringing up the flammy rear in the Ketuvim, the writing section. I have a whole Ganza Megillah named after me, tucked in between Ecclesiastes and Daniel. One was meant to be written about a king who'd had all the air sucked out of his ego, and the other is about predicting the end of the world. So although we're back in the 4th century BCE, it kind of sounds like we belong right here at the turn from 2020 to 2021. Anyway, talking of kings, we are in Persia, and King Ahasuerus just announced that he bumped Vashti out of the Zoom room, and now he's feeling all lonely and sorry for himself. So there's going to be a competition to find him a new queen. Kind of like The Bachelor, but more like maybe the second time's the charm. I wonder who he'll choose.
Oh, Esther, there you are. I've been looking for you in all of the breakout rooms.
Uncle Morty, it's always lovely to see you, but I'm in the middle of my opening monologue, if you don't mind.
Opening monologue? Who are you talking to?
All those people. Out there.
Out where? How do you know anyone's out there?
Well, of course there are people out there, I think. I mean, it is Purim after all, and who doesn't love a good Shpiel?
Purim? I've never heard of that. I don't think it's been invented yet. Speaking of which, that's why I came to find you. I have a wonderful idea to get this Shpiel moving.
You do? I'm all ears.
Esther, dear, you should compete to become the new queen to King Ahasuerus.
Me? I mean, surely not. I don't think. Could I? Should I? Well, I suppose. Oh, shucks. You've twisted my arm. Okay, I'll do it. Wait, what do I have to do?
I'm not exactly sure. I heard it had to do with something with telling the time? Or maybe clocks. What was it again? Clocks, go?
TikTok?
That's it. Submit a TikTok video to the king.
Now you're talking my kind of mazel tovs.
Well, yes, about that. Don't do anything Jewish, okay?
Really? Well, what's up with that?
Well, he's looking for a Persian queen. Don't get me wrong. I still want you to compete, but I just have a feeling we might need your mazel tovs a little bit later on.
Okay, Uncle dear, whatever you say.
Maniac, insomniac, 5 steps behind you. Tell them what the girls making it the exit check, please. Cause I finally found a girl of my dreams. Much more than a Grammy Award.
4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy. 30 for 35. Baby, you might need a seatbelt when I'm riding. I'ma leave it open like a door, come inside it. Even though I'm wifey, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no.
Try yours one. Oh man, hey back.
Hugging and a kissing, dancing and a loving, wearing next to nothing, 'cause it's hard as a nothing. The whole shack shimmy.
And the winner of King Ahasuerus's hashtag TikTok, hashtag new queen is Esther!
Oh, Esther, what a lucky king I am to have found you. We have the rest of our lives, well, at least the rest of this Megillah, to get to know each other better.
Oh, King A. I can call you King A, can't I? King A, I'm the lucky one to be living in the royal palace right by your side.
Well, about that, you may be the woman in my life, but as a woman, you'll be expected to wait until I FaceTime you to come before me. I have my prime minister right by my side the rest of the time. Let me introduce you. His name is... Well, that's a bit dramatic, isn't it? His name is just Haman.
Trash.
What is that you're wearing?
Your Majesty, you caught me as I was on my way to the grand opening of my latest fast food takeout franchise, the Bow Down to Me Saloon.
I know you consider yourself something of a master chef, but do you really have the time to manage your franchises and my kingdom at the same time?
You need not to concern yourself, Your Majesty. Making money on my franchises and your kingdom is one and the same. You'll see. What's good for my business is good for you.
Well, if you say so. I'd like you to meet my lovely new queen, Esther.
You don't look Persian. Where are you from?
Oh, well,
That is not a nice way to greet my beloved. Show some respect.
My apologies, Your Majesty. It's truly a pleasure to meet you, Esther. I must be on my way to Lou. That king is so foolish. He has no clue what is going on. I'm making buckets of cash with my franchise, and it is buying me all the power and all the control I need to be the real head of this kingdom. My Bow Down to Me Saloon is just one of many in the Bow Down to Me franchise world. I have Bow Down to Me Steakhouse, Bow Down to Me Vodka, Bow Down to Me Rocks.
Hi there. I was looking at your menu online, and I saw that you have bagels for sale. Could I get a sesame bagel with lox and cream cheese to go, please?
What? What kind of disgusting ethnic monstrosity is that? I wouldn't come in here looking to order that if I were you. But how about a Bow Down to Me burger and fries? Every order comes down with a free Bow Down to Me cap.
Oh, I couldn't possibly do that.
Why not? Everyone who comes into the Bow Down to Me saloon leaves with a cap and a delicious Bow Down to Me burger. What makes you so special?
I don't mean to cause any trouble. I must have misread your menu. I was really hoping for a sesame bagel with lox and cream cheese. You see, I'm Jewish, and that's the food of my people. Or it will be in about 2,000 years when we pick up this fine cuisine from Eastern Europe and bring it to America for all to enjoy.
I told you, no. I command you to order the Bow Down to Me burger and take the hot.
I'm sorry, but we Jews bow down to no one but God. I won't order your burger and I won't wear your hat. I think I better leave now.
Ugh, what kind of obstinate little man. The Jews were bound down to me. Is that so? I'll show them.
What is taking Haman so long? I told him his franchise was going to be a problem. I don't think he's really taking care of the affairs of my kingdom at all. Oh, last I see him. Here he comes. Again, that's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Haman.
Boo.
What have you been up to? Show me what you've done for the betterment of my kingdom today.
Your Majesty, today is perhaps one of the most significant days of all. Actually, the 14th of Adar will be the most significant.
And why is that?
Sir, I have discovered that there is a people in this land that don't respect you and won't follow your laws. It is a very dangerous situation. I'm going to send over a PDF for you to e-sign with an order to get rid of them all from the kingdom on the 14th of Adar, and it will take care of the problem once and for all.
Yeah, perhaps it really is that dramatic after all. Sure, whatever you think is best. Send it right my way.
I have the king right in my pocket, just where he belongs, and I'll show that annoying little man, Mordecai, who the real master chef is around here.
Welcome to the Shushan Weekend Update, the only new show. We think this is a pretty cool idea, and we're the first to do this.
Breaking news. Shushan man steals latkes from a bubby and then fends him off by dumping fryer grease on him. Reports say that he shouted, "Get away from my mishpucha latkes." Alice Sain Zol Zir, Audrey Zane, Mor, Anya Zol Zir, Boblin Avin Av Zol Zir. The thief responded with, "You Michigana old lady, go feed the geese." Others may not be true, because neither of them had teeth.
In other news, we've heard that there was a plot to kill the king. I have no clue why. He seems pretty cool, honestly. Who would want to kill him? We have more latkes now.
Oops, Santi joined the land that used to work for the king, messing up that background check.
The guys were named Bigthan and Teresh, who had been working as guards at the palace. Anyway, some guy named Mordecai caught them. Nice going, dude. Those dudes were caught having possession of a rabid rabbit. That's fun to say. Anyway, that would have been used to probably, try to kill the king. Whatever his name is. This concludes the Shushan News.
It's not a slow news day today. It's just that not that many people in Kennedy's administration have signed off on us telling people what's really going on in our kingdom.
Vayomer HaMelech Achashverosh Vayomer LeEsther HaMalka Mihu Sehu Misehu Asher Mela'o Libo La'asot Kain Vatomer Esther Ish Tsar Ve'oyev Haman Hara'ah.
Boo! Boo!
Boo him.
Hara'ah Hazeh V'Haman Niv'at.
Boo! Hiss.
Milifnei Hamelech V'hamaka.
And now, for an update on the news from me, Opera Woman. The Queen of Vashti, she no on a party, but be safe, no do this, you'll be out on your tours. Mucho stupido, not much of a cupido, she passed on the key to her own degree. Vashti, she is strong abroad, living now on the Cape Cod, who'll be the new queen. Bring the babes on the scene, aha. Bring the babes on the scene, aha. Bring the babes on the scene. Grazie. Esther, she the most bella donna in all of the Shushan. She's so smart and she's so cute, but Ahasuerus don't know she a Jew. What stupid sluts would plot against the king and hatch a secret plan to kill him in his sleep? Big Pan and Teresh, not a brilliant plan to post it all on Instagram. Sedition, 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 sedition. Grazie molto. Arrivederci. I see you later. Opera Woman say bye-bye.
What a bizarre dream. Whatever could it mean? I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain, to see for certain, what I thought I knew. Far, far away,
far away,
someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do.
Esther, I think you'll find you've journeyed to the wrong book of the Bible. Stop daydreaming. I have something very important to tell you.
Yes, Uncle? What has got you all in a tizzy?
The king has appointed a terrible new prime minister. His name's Haman.
Oh, boo.
He hates us and our beliefs and our bagels and lox. He's plotting to get rid of all the Jews in the kingdom. You must do something.
Oh, that's terrible, but what can I possibly do?
Esther, you have the love of the only person more powerful than Haman.
Oh, boo. Boo. Yeah.
The king himself. You must go see him and tell him what Haman...
Boo. Hiss.
Trash.
is up to, and the time has come for you, dear Esther, to reveal yourself to the king.
Uncle, remember, this is a PG show.
I mean, you must tell him that you too are Jewish. Then he'll understand how wrong Haman is.
Boo, boo.
She is trash.
And he will put a stop to all of his evil plans.
Oh, Uncle, I would love to be the heroine of the story, but I don't know if I can. The king, darling, though he is a bit of a control freak. I may not appear him unless he FaceTimes me directly and invites me to go before him. Otherwise, he'll take my iPhone and everything away if I disobey him.
I thought you might say that, so I brought some folks along to bring you the cheer spirit you'll need to pluck up the courage. Come on, girls.
Sorry we're late. We just came from Midwestern Region High School Chess Tournament where we were cheering our Spartan East Lake High School team.
Cheerleader, you sound so good, but we can't hear you.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Whoa, yeah, Team Spirit.
Oh, okay, here's what we're going to do. Spartan cheerleader number 2. Are you ready? You are going to mime, and I'm going to be your voice. Are you ready? You are. Roll call. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roll call. My name is Tammy. I am the Glammy. I give you courage. It's better than porridge. So check me out.
Roll call. My name is Shaki. I am not tacky. I give you the blink. So go and see the king and check me out.
Now, I know what I'm going to tell that nasty Prime Minister Haman.
Boo.
Trash. It'll go like this. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you're ugly. You're ugly. K-I-N-G, you can't take my king from me, you're ugly. You're ugly. Oh. Now I know what that dream was all about. You can't take my king from me. I'm going to see the king and tell him what's been going on. I'll invite the king and Haman. Significant trash. To a feast. I'll save all the Jews and it'll be checkmate for Haman.
Hey, girl, Esther. Spartans, our work here is done.
Let's see, maybe if I tweet for a while, get sleepy again. What will I say? What will I say? I'm the best king. I'm the best king ever. Everyone says so. I have the biggest kingdom. It's no good. It's no good. I need someone else to give me an ego boost. Can't be Esther because I didn't FaceTime her before bedtime to ask her to come over tonight. And I don't want to disturb her beauty sleep. She is such a beauty. Ugh. I know. I'll call for my royal chronicler, who quite randomly and bizarrely is tonight being played by Jacob, the bar mitzvah boy, mainly so that we can introduce another classic SNL character. It's me. What do you mean, who? Me, the king, the big boss. Oh, that me. Yeah. That me. Come over right away. Bring your big book of press releases with you. I want you to read me something about how important I am.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for inviting me to read you this bedtime story tonight. In this week's Megillah, we'll find a story about two evil guards, Bigthan and Teresh, who plotted to kill the king. When I first got this story to read, I thought it would be boring. But as I learned more about it, I thought it was actually quite interesting. But don't tell my parents I said that. A man named Mordechai was sitting by the palace gate and overheard the guard's plan. Just like when I listened to my older sister talk on the phone with her boyfriend. Ew! But don't tell her I said that. Mordechai reported what he had heard, and the guards were arrested, and the king was saved. The end.
What do you mean, the end? Didn't this Mordechai get like any kind of reward from me? You know, something like a royal pardon for something he might do in the future, or a piece of real estate in Russia?
This story connects to my life because once someone that I thought was my friend snitched on me when I put super glue on the teacher's chair, and I broke up with that friend. But don't tell the teacher I did that.
Okay, Jacob, that makes no sense. I think your work here is done. You can go. Well, I must do something for this Mordechai fellow. After all, he did something nice for me. So if I do something nice back, he will owe me. There's got to be someone around who can help with that. There's someone else here in the Zoom room with me. Who's there? Show yourself immediately.
It is I, Haman.
You are trash face.
Your prime minister. I was just having a midnight snack. I'm at your service, my lord.
Oh, good to see you, Haman.
Trash.
Just the man. I want to know what should be done for a man whom the king desires to honor.
Surely the king must mean me, for who else is worthy of honoring? Well, sir, you would organize a big outdoor drive-by car parade to ensure social distancing, and you would give your crown and your cloak to the man of honor to wear, and you would seat him on top of your convertible Tesla.
Yeah, make it so. Do this for Mordechai, who sits at the gate. And you should be his driver. Don't forget to wear a mask. I feel much better. I'm going back to sleep.
Mordechai? That good for nothing? I'm so mad. Just you wait. When Purim arrives, he won't be hanging around the gates anymore, but he shall be hanging. Just you wait and see.
Tonight, Esther will be inviting Haman
Boo, boo.
and the king to a grand feast. What might such a feast have consisted of? all kinds of tasty morsels and delicious dishes. Let's head over to our NPR radio hosts at the Delicious Dish as they explore the dessert course.
And welcome auf my Kommentation radio broadcast dedicated to, well, Kommentation.
They are very neat.
Yes, indeed.
Agreed.
Did you just agree with me? Agreeing with you?
Yeah, I did.
That's fun. Good times. Today, we have a special guest. Our own family recipe for Hamantashen. I'm going to teach all of you at home how to make it.
Whoa. Please welcome Debbie Downer.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way, then along comes Debbie Downer. Always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. Who beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
It's great to be here.
Oh, Debbie.
My cousin once choked on a Hamantashen.
Interesting. So we have all of our ingredients here to do our first step, which is to make the dough. Now, what do we need?
There's salmonella in dough because it has eggs. So if you eat it raw, you'll get salmonella.
That is why we cook it.
Yeah, but just don't eat it while it's raw because you could get salmonella.
Now, the ingredients are interesting. For the jam, your recipe has sunflower seeds?
Yes, it's the everlasting reminder that the sun could have died. We just wouldn't know because it would take 8 minutes for the light to reach us.
Right. Great. How about you tell us some of the other ingredients?
I wouldn't remember. The human brain starts deteriorating after age 27.
Oh, it looks like we have a call.
This is very exciting.
Right.
Hi, I'm a big fan of, of your show. And, I love Hamantashen, but can you use something other than sunflower seeds for the, filling?
Well, I guess you could use chocolate, but it's lethally poisonous for many animals and household pets.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Did you know the tingling feeling you feel when you eat the pineapple is really the pineapple trying to eat you?
Wow, that is neat.
And quite random, but neat.
Yes, I guess it is neat. You know what else is neat? The triangle shape of the Hamantashen and how it resembles a deadly arrowhead or spike, like the one.
Oops, we have done it again.
Done what?
Run out of time.
Oh, darn.
Well, see you all next week.
Maybe not, because of the...
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Masters in their field. World-class chefs with extreme confidence and incomparable skill. 16 all-stars fight it out in this tournament event. Only one will become the grand champion and get $75,000 for a favorite charity.
It's beautiful cooking.
All other all-stars will be chopped.
Hello. Welcome back to this very special episode of Chopped. we're back with the judges. Well, rather, judge. King Ahasuerus. In the first round, Haman.
Boo! Pink ham.
Wowed our judge, King Ahasuerus, when he creatively drew lots out of his random basket. He had everyone bowing down to him, except Mordecai.
I was just proud of that first course. I got such a rotten hand with that the good for nothing Mordecai trying to mess with my dish. And I seem to have forgotten what I was going to say. And I knew once I pulled the 14th of a doll out of my basket that I'd be on to a winner. I could literally taste the sweet taste of victory wafting from my dish. I was going to destroy the competition.
And King Ahasuerus, you were initially pretty impressed with Haman's offering, yes?
Well, I will admit, I was a bit distracted when that first course came along, so I wasn't entirely sure what was in Haman's dish. But he delivered it with such confidence, along with a rather large bribe of several thousand pieces of gold, so that gave him a strong lead early on.
And then Esther showed up with an invitation to a truly spectacular feast.
I put my heart and my soul into every morsel, as though my very life depended on it, because it did. My goal was to seduce the king, and with so many different flavors and styles, that I'd have his undivided attention when it came to the grand finale.
And indeed you do, Esther. I only have eyes for you. Tell me what you would like. Even half the kingdom I would give to you, along with your own deli franchise.
Oh, King A, darling, that is so very generous of you. But there's a problem. You see, how can I succeed at a deli franchise specializing in bagels and lox and pastrami and liver and babka and my world-famous Hamantaschen if there are no Jews left in the kingdom to buy my food? And how could I even own and run such an embellishment of delectables if I myself, being Jewish, was no longer in the kingdom?
What? What do you mean no Jews in the kingdom? And no Esther? How could that be? Who would try to do such a thing? Tell me their name at once, and I'll take care of thwarting this atrocity.
Why, he's right over there. The perpetrator of this terrible plan is Chef Haman.
Oh!
Dirt!
Well. The judge has made up his mind, and I think we all know what this means. I currently do not have a covered plate, but, Haman, you're chopped.
Boo!
So, Haman.
Boo!
You are down, you are out. Where do you think all of your dreams came crashing down all at once?
I really thought I was going to win this for sure, but in the end I just didn't have enough time for my plan to fully set. And it was ultimately where I got hung up. I did not count on the Jews having Mordecai or Esther as their secret ingredients. So unfair.
Thank you for watching this very special episode of Chopped, and good night.
Esther, you'll always be my number one. I give to you all the delis in the kingdom. And now I'm going to need a new prime minister, one that I can trust with my life. I know, let's appoint that good fellow Mordecai.
You called, my lord?
Whoa, that was a bit creepy, Mordecai, but yes, I hereby appoint you as my new prime minister. Please see to it that the Jews of the kingdom know that they can stay. and they're invited to the grand opening of Esther's Delicious Deli.
Your wish is my command, I will make it so. And Esther, I am so proud of you. Instead of all the Jews getting the chop, you went out and you saved the day.
Yay! Yay!
I am so delighted that the story worked out so well in the end. I think our Cantorial soloist, Lisa Marcus Jones, has a final encore. Opera woman, are you in the house?
Opera woman and opera dog. What the awesome guy. And with the queen is Lisa, they bring about the peace. Oh, what a pair those two. They sent women to the news, and every year we stop to hear how they saved the Jews. And every year we stop to hear Opera woman say ciao, bambini. We see you next year. Ooh, opera dog have eyebrows. Ciao.
Oh my goodness. What a what a wonderful evening. We are so spoiled by having such talented members of our congregation. I want to invite each of our Shpiel players to come back on camera as I call you up. Just want to say an enormous thank you. You have no idea. Our Shpiel players, they had 5 50-minute rehearsals on Tuesday evenings and a final 2-hour run through last week. That's all the time they had to put this all together. So a huge Yasher Koach, and thank you so much to playing King Achashverosh, Sam Mattson. Woo! Playing Mordecai, Molly Chase. Woo! Playing both Vashti and Spartan cheerleader, Hannah Nealon. Woo! And Bua extraordinaire, I have to add. And playing Esther number 1, and also our NPR radio host, Molly Midkiff.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Playing Haman, whoa, the impeccable Audrey Sandahl with her delicious, delightful gecko. Wow, thank you so much for sharing him with us tonight. Playing lots of things, but including Esther number 2, Stephanie Benswijk. Playing Frank and our chopped host, Juliana Mazur.
Howdy, folks.
And playing too many character parts to count, but including our newsreader and our Jacob the Bar Mitzvah boy, Marcus McCoy.
Hello.
Yay! Playing our cheerleader and our NPR radio host and wonderful good sport, Alina Swartz. Yay! And playing our Debbie Downer extraordinaire, and our newsreader, Sadie Ween. Woo! I want to give an enormous thanks to a co-director who helped rehearse and get everything ready for tonight, wonderful Danielle Gilman. Yay! I want to give a big shout out to the guy behind the scenes who has been bringing this to you via live stream, and all of those wonderful video and audio effects that were integrated into tonight's event. Alex Tannenbaum. And for an extra call out, our TikTok pro, we couldn't have done this without her. A big shout out to Marley Midkiff and her family and her cousins. Whoa, thank you so much for making the TikTok video. I want to give thanks to some members of our cast and one who wasn't in our cast but who helped out last winter, Sam, Audrey, Juliana, and Simon Liebowitz for their creative input. Yay! And for writing some of the scenes that you heard and saw tonight. I want to give a big thank you to opera woman extraordinaire, Lisa Marcus Jones, a Cantorial soloist, Sharon Brown Goldstein, and of course, in every animal imaginable, along with his wonderful banjo, Rabbi Joe, and for everyone for joining us tonight. We hope you had a wonderful Purim Shabbat with us. I'm going to invite our cast and our team to turn your cameras on one more time as we wave to everyone a Shabbat Shalom and a good night. And we hope everyone has a wonderful evening. And with that, I invite our tech to close live stream. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.